good to be back, Flinny.
Nice to have you back, Rob. I can understand what you're saying.
Was it like that?
That strong New York accent from Eddie Kingston.
I bet you didn't have the courage to tell him you couldn't understand him.
Oh no, I could. It was alright.
Moving on though.
On that match with Joseph Collins, he had that match straight away. They couldn't have done this.
Yeah, he drank all my water.
Collar and elbow tie up now.
Yeah, big test for Chris Ridgway going up against Ring of Honor star Cedric Alexander. He's not fazed by it in any way, shape or form. Chris Ridgway coming off the back of a win in the show earlier on.
Cedric Alexander breaking the hold there.
This Alexander, a brand new breed of professional wrestler. Big, built like a heavyweight, fast as a cruiserweight, complete total package, this man.
I can guarantee you this about Cedric Alexander. You're going to see a lot more of him this year on your television screens. This man is going places, and he's definitely doing a lot here at Southside.
Yeah, very much a pleasure to add him to the Southside roster. Really adds a different dimension to what we've got here already.
Picks the leg, gets the ankle. Ridgeway tries to roll out, breaks the puts his foot into his own ankle, bringing Cedric's head closer to him, gets him in a headlock, but look, Cedric out, Ridgeway out, and now out onto the floor. Ridgeway away from the ring, away from Cedric Alexander.
Joe, if you're planning a match against Cedric Alexander and you're looking at like a fight strategy, how do you think of beating him? You can't outpace him, you can't outmuscle him. What do you do? How do you defeat him?
You say you can't outpace him. Chris Ridgway, I'd say, probably one of the people who maybe could, or at least go toe to toe with pace with Cedric. These guys, I'd say, have got quite a similar style. Difference in size and experience. Ridgway in and back out.
They're joining us today from Barrow. As we said earlier, Flynn, it's always nice to see some new faces here at Southside, people with that hunger and desire to prove themselves on the biggest stage of them all.
And they are, because if they weren't, Chris Ridgway wouldn't be back here at Southside.
Very much.
Won the matchup earlier on from Cedric's lumbar, taking the pin away from him, pinning Travis Banks. There's the size difference there, though. Down goes Ridgway. Ridgway pushing Cedric away there, though. I'm talking earlier on, saying about the ovation that Martin Kirby got. Did you hear the ovation that Cabana got as well? Amazing.
Yeah, Cabana's a regular in the UK, to be fair, loves it over here. Very much a proud flag flyer, to be honest with the UK scene.
We're talking about his experience and his stuff that he's done with Johnny Kidd, that he looks up to, his idol. But look at these guys. Ridgway outsmarting Cedric there, though. Huge European uppercut. And another. Ridgway just stalking, following Cedric Alexander. Oh, and a ferocious chop. Now Ridgway trying to get away from Cedric. And Ridgway avoiding another chop there. Whip reversal. Follows him in. Throws him over the top rope. Right hand. Springboard on. Connects. Chris Ridgway on the top of the head of Cedric.
Now, Ridgway beckoning the referee to start counting. Quite happily would win this from a count out by the looks of things. Incredible scalp to get hold of to get a win over Cedric Alexander. There's one back for your forearm across the chest. Ridgway nearly lost his footing from the force of it. This match is getting a little bit time for the serious, doesn't it? It seems a little bit more personal now. Normally when you see Cedric Alexander, it's all about entertaining, it's all about the high flying and the enjoying the match. This is a very different side of the man. It's a dark side of Cedric Alexander.
Bloody Sunday over the top. Cedric kicking out though. Look at that chin lock applied now from Ridgeway. Cedric pivoting his hips there to try and get to a knee, to get to his feet. Back to a vertical base throw and try and win this match. Jawbreaker. Lights up the chest of Chris again. Switches the whip again. Front face lock into a suplex connect.
And look, swivel of hips from Cedric. He's straight back to the vertical base. Flips him over again. Still got control. Another swivel.
And that's two. Can we look for the third?
Three. Oh no, Ridgeway's got it scouted.
Cedric off the ropes and a drop kick pushes him to the outside.
Nothing like keeping Southside management happy with three amigos, is there?
Count of 6, Cedric still not in the ring. Ridgeway just staring on, hoping for a count-out victory.
3 seconds away, but with Cedric Alexander is clawing his way back up. 2 seconds away now. He is in a good position to get back in. Yeah, he's done it. But
only just a count of 9, and Ridgeway, look Rob, straight on him with those fists, those punches to the temple.
Well, that's the thing with the 10 count. Those 9 seconds, while Cedric Alexander was trying to get back in the ring, Ridgeway gets 9 seconds to compose himself, catch his breath, and formulate another plan. It's as much of an advantage to Ridgeway as it is a disadvantage to Alexander.
Against the ropes, Ridgeway. Oh, that huge back elbow, folding Cedric. And look at that again.
Kick out
using his
Cedric.
body weight there on Cedric on the legs. Using the way that Cedric landed, trying to get it to his advantage. Now look, lies him down on the floor, chin lock, gets himself on top of him, trying to put more pressure on that chin lock while taking the air away from him.
Cedric Alexander not giving up, despite the fact that chinlock hasn't actually been released yet.
Trying to break out of it, and Ridgeway, a club to the back. Another European uppercut. What a thunderous kick. And another. Goes to the cover, doesn't hit the leg though, puts the hand, pushes the hand right in the face there of Cedric. Now wrapping the legs around his throat.
Looking for that submission victory. Into what we've just seen with Alex Gracie tapping out to Colt Cabana.
Pulling the arm around.
All the while still got those legs around the neck and throat of Cedric as well. Speaking of submission victories, speaking of submission victories, seen Mark Haskins later on with Mr. Pete Dunne. We've got 3 submission victories in a row from Haskins.
Cedric trying to fight his way out while Chris has hold of the wrist. Ferocious.
Not anymore, he doesn't. Cedric clearly feeling some pain from the stretching out that Ridgeway's done.
You can see it's taken a toll, a physical toll on both these men.
Second time they've met up today as well, Finley, of course.
Yep.
They've both made that 4-way earlier on.
Kick to the midsection using the rope. Runs off. Oh, the kick! He's just given a PK.
Cedric's still straight on it.
Cedric pauses, runs through.
Jumps on, lands on his target.
Sending Ridgeway near enough back through the entranceway.
Despite what we were saying about how much pain he's in, the adrenaline is surging through his body right now.
Never seen a kick through the ropes like that before.
Look at that kick through the side of the building.
See the chest there, Chris Ridgway.
Cedric's looking up top.
Springboard! Clothesline connect!
That's gotta be it! He's got to pin it down!
That's
2!
Over!
Oh! So close.
Cedric shocked there himself. The speed he came off on that top rope from that springboard. And the force they hit Cedric, the force Cedric hit Chris Ridgway with, I think hurt himself, hurt his own arm.
Yeah, the way Cedric Alexander's fighting, you can only like think of that fantasy matchup between him and Andrew Everett, our Speed King champion.
Go for a side suplex there. Ridgway breaks out, waist lock, reversal from Cedric, elbows to the side of the head, tries to run off. Oh no! Cedric caught it, pulls him back. Kick to the head, scoops
Oh my good God, that's gotta be it!
Dumps him, hooks the leg. Oh!
It's out on two! Alexander can't believe it! I don't even think Joel Allen can believe it! Chris Ridgway is a broken, crumpled heap on the middle of the ring, and yet still he kicked out at two. It's phenomenal!
Wow! Fans firmly behind Cedric now, though.
Well, that elbow pad has come off. He's beckoning for that top turnbuckle. Equally as comfortable, going high as he is on the mat.
Climbs up. Cedric on the top.
Hasn't got much room before the ceiling's there, to be honest with you. He can touch it. It's going to limit his options here. Oh! Goes for the knees.
Oh, gets
Ridgway folds him in half.
That's it. Oh. Cedric took his time there, too much time. Single leg jump kick to the face. Hooks the leg. Deep cover there from Ridgway. That's it. No!
Another 2 count.
Kick to the face and Cedric kicks out somehow.
Back and forth this match goes. Both men with equal heart and desire wanting to get the win here.
Can't believe what these men have done to each other. No, the match isn't over yet. These guys are giving it all.
What they're still going to do to each other.
What's it going to take, Rob, for one of these men's shoulders to be down for that 3 count? What's it going to take for someone to be able to tap out?
I think it's going to take a lot for one of these men to incapacitate the other for a tap out. And we are just waiting for one to make a mistake.
Kick to the top of the head. Runs off the ropes. Superman punch. Cedric going for another bicycle kick. Pulls him round into a knee. Spins him back round. Gets him up. The arm drag there from Cedric. Gets him up and on his shoulder. Snake eyes darts him. Kick to the head.
Rolls him over.
Hooks the leg.
Desperately attempts for the pin.
That's it. Oh my God.
There's about 2 inches between Joel Allen's hands and the mat with that pin attempt. 2 inches was the difference between the win and this match carrying on. Alexander's head in his hands. The frustration showing he cannot believe that didn't put away Chris Ridgway. Both men down as well to that 5 count. Incredible battle from these two gladiators. Ridgway with that European uppercut catches Ridgway. Alexander by surprise.
Following him in. Oh! Dumps him on his neck. Filth. Butterfly. Powerbomb.
Rolls him over for the pin. There is no way he's getting out of that. Oh my God! Ridgway can't believe it. Wide-eyed and open mouth. Alexander kicked out of that.
Ridgway pulls him back down to the floor, gets the arm lock. Kimura.
Attempting the submission maneuver now.
Anaconda Vice he's got on there, sorry.
Will Cedric tap out? Obviously feeling the effects of a hell of a war. Oh my God, he's got no.
Rolls through.
He looks it again. You can only speculate what kind of injuries Alexander's got from this matchup. He's not at 100%, that's for certain.
Ring position in there, right?
Rolls him out. For the pin.
No. Cedric still stuck in that submission though.
The longer that submission holds out, the more chance we've got of a Ridgeway win here. His human body can't take that kind of punishment. I've got the rope break.
And look at the extra talk there before the break. Ridgway making sure he's done the damage with that Anaconda Vice.
Perfectly legal manoeuvre.
Ridgeway lifts Cedric to the top rope.
It's no easy feat in itself, Lenny.
Especially the amount of energy these guys have used. Oh! We've seen Will Ospreay use something like this. Cheeky Nando's! Driver! Lumbar check! Game over!
Yeah, he's done it! He's done it!